And welcome to the channel. Welcome to TMP Group. My name's Tom, and today is Tuesday. It's the 15th of March, 2022, and got a good one for you here today. Want to talk about one of my personal favorite stocks, Nvda. Trades under ticker symbol NVDA, and Nvda falls into, for those of you that follow the channel, what I consider the Great Eight. If I was only to have 8 stocks that I could buy and hold to make millions over the next 10 to 15, 20 years, the Great Eight, I believe, can get us there. And if you have not seen my video on how to make $1 million in 10 years or how to make $1 million in 15 years by buying and holding these 8 stocks, go back through, find the video, do a search on the TMP Group, and find that video. And I'll also, in the next day or two, throw another one out for those that are interested. Okay, before we jump into it, I do have to tell you that I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing that I say should be construed as advice to buy, sell, or hold a stock or cryptocurrency. These are all my personal opinions and collective opinions of the TMP Group. None of us are financial planners, financial advisors. We are individuals that have been in the stock market long enough to have great gains and be able to analyze certain stocks. And we are long-term investors. That doesn't mean that we don't trade, but we're in it for the long term and to build generational wealth. Hopefully on your way in, you can hit the like button. That will help get this video out to more people. And if you're new to the channel, feel free to hit the subscribe if you feel you want to hear more from us. Doesn't cost you anything. And let's jump right into it. So Nvda, currently trading at $227 at the time of this video. On volume of about 26 million shares versus its average volume of 43 million. So it's nice to see Nvda with a nice pop right now. It's up about 6.5% on the day on 26 million shares volume versus its average of 43 million. And as I said, Nvda falls into the Great Eight. So let's recap the Great Eight real quick. They include Apple, Facebook, aka Meta, Nvidia, Google, Amazon, Tesla, Microsoft, and the 8th one that was recently added was Berkshire B. Looking at Apple, at time of this video is up about 2%. Facebook is basically flat, Meta flat, Nvidia up 6.5%, Google up about 1.8%, Amazon looks like it is trading right around up 2.5%, Tesla's up 2%, Microsoft up 1.93%, and Berkshire B had a nice pop on it this morning, but it is basically trading flat right now. So I did want to highlight Nvda in this video, kind of give you our thoughts on Nvda, where we're going with it, and how we are adding on to our positions here at the TMP Group. And then I want to hear from you, if I can, what you think about Nvda, if it is a good time to either start a new position in Nvda if you don't have one, or add on to your Nvda. So what's going on in the world right now? We know there's still a lot of FUD, F-U-D, that's fear, uncertainty, and doubt. And that comes from a lot of the geopolitics that are going on right now between Russia and Ukraine. Our hearts and prayers go out to the Ukrainian people. And we know that this conflict that started on the 24th of February is still continuing and still putting downward pressure on the market overall. There's also downward pressure because of the Russia-China relationship and the potential relationship that Russia has with China, and China backing Russia. We recently have learned that the Chinese have experienced a spike in COVID, and they are going back to a lockdown. We've got the Fed meeting today and tomorrow, so obviously we know that that will turn into, we believe that it will turn into at least a 25 basis point hike, if not a 50 basis point hike. But I think the Fed has to be thread the needle, as they say, and keep the economy as stable as possible. So we're expecting a 0.25 or 25 basis point hike in rates. We do have rising interest rates. We have the rise in oil. We've seen it come down a little bit today. Gas prices are still up. I don't know about you, but it cost me almost $200 to fill my truck up from empty to full. And there's just overall uncertainty in the market. So, is now a good time to start or add on to a position in Nvda? Let's take a look at some of the numbers and some levels that Nvda has traded at since January 1st, and then you can make your own decision and see what you think. February 9th and February 16th, if you pull a chart of Nvda up, you're going to see that on February 9th and February 16th, Nvda traded at $265 and $267. Then let's go back and look at some levels, lower levels. On the 27th of January, Nvda traded at $219, and on February 23rd at $223. Okay, so we have some highs and lows. Feb 9, Feb 16 were highs. Jan 27, Feb 23rd were lows. Now let's look in the middle and find support. On February the 3rd, 2022 and February 11th, 2022, we found support with Nvda at 240, about 13 points off of where it's trading right now. 243 on February 28th, and on March 2nd, 242, we found resistance. So trading here at 227, using 240 as our baseline, the question is will Nvda, number one, make it back up to the 240 mark within the next 30 to 60, 90 days? And will it find support again at 240? I believe the answer is yes. Long term, in my opinion, Nvda is a 300 plus stock by year end. That gives us a 35% upside. I believe in the next 3 to 5 years that we'll see a $500 stock. And Nvda, I believe, will be prone to or likely to ripe for a stock split at that point. But we don't know what's going to happen. We don't have a crystal ball. Okay, let's take a look at tip ranks. Tip ranks is going to tell us that the analysts have Nvidia's price target within the next 12 months at $350. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a 56% upside. So we do believe that Nvidia under 240 is a strong buy. Again, that's just my opinion, not financial advice. But Nvidia under 240 is a strong buy for myself and for the TMP group, and we will continue to DCA into Nvda. Okay, how are we playing Nvidia right now, or what are we doing? Obviously, we are buying as many shares of Nvidia at these 225 to 227 levels. Again, anything under 240 we consider a strong buy. And we have an open position with a 414 call at $230. And right now, when I get off of this, I will open a new call at $240. So I'll do a 414 240 because I do believe that in the next 30 days we will continue to see a run in Nvda. Nvidia is the leader in virtual reality, augmented reality, mixed reality. It has ties to the metaverse. Understanding that there is still a chip shortage, but Nvidia is best of breed, so we will continue to buy in Nvidia. Leave me your thoughts in the comments. You'll see a pinned link in the comments to a couple of trading platforms. Go ahead, if you're not already with them, they do allow you to trade in fractional shares, and that's important if you're getting into larger positions. Here at this level, though, Nvidia should be affordable to all, and I do hope that everyone can take advantage of the bargain prices that we're getting in Nvidia right now. If we fast forward 1 year, I truly believe we'll look back at today, the 15th of March 2022, and wish that we had bought more. When you're investing, at least for the TMP group, it's all about generational wealth. It's all about building that wealth chain, something to leave to our children, our children's children. If you have a wealth chain already, make your link strong. If you don't have one, start one. Doesn't matter how much you start with. I do hope everyone's portfolios are up and to the right, and that we are experiencing good growth. I do think that the third quarter and fourth quarter of 2022 will be a strong bull market, and that we will appreciate and thank ourselves for buying at these levels. All right, hope you enjoyed the video. Again, if you made it this far, hit the like button, hit the subscribe and share button. Let's get it out to more people. And I do hope to see you on the next video.